Today we're going to be discussing the new and updated Mercedes-Benz navigation system. Now, from our home screen, we can tap into the nav button here in the console, and it'll bring us directly to the navigation application. And from here, there are a couple of cool and unique things that Mercedes offers. One, on our mouse pad here, I actually have the ability to pinch and pull to get a closer view of where I am. And also on the screen itself, being that it is a touchscreen, I can pinch and pull to navigate through the navigation screens. Now, to input data, we're going to start by hitting where to, and we can type in a location where directly on the keyboard itself, or I can write using my finger to directly input data. Now, in addition to that, the Mercedes now offers augmented reality navigation, and we'll demonstrate that shortly. In addition to inputting the data manually, I can actually physically speak to the car itself. So, hey Mercedes,
how can I help?
I'd like to go to 100 Main Street, New Rochelle, New York. We no longer have to give the exact address for Mercedes to find the location. Giving an approximate address can actually allow the car to search for where we're looking for and give us suggestions on where we're looking to go. Hey Mercedes,
how can I help?
direct me to 77 East Main Street.
The route to 77 East Main Street, New Rochelle, New York is being calculated.
Okay.
Please proceed to the highlighted route and then immediately turn right.
Also, we can easily cancel route guidance by requesting, hey Mercedes,
How can I help?
cancel route guidance.
Stopping route guidance.
Hey Mercedes,
How can I help?
navigate me to 77 East Main Street.
Here is what I found. Where do you want to go? Let's go. Make a U-turn if possible, then you will have reached your destination.
As you can see here, we have an example of how the augmented reality showcases its navigation function. As you can see, as we're driving around, the arrow is now pointing me to where I need to make a U-turn. I'm actually going to make this turn here just to kind of keep it going. Now, as we go down the street,
Now turn right and you will have reached your destination.
the car is directing us to make this turn here, and it's showing us where we're making the right turn. Now, as I go down this block, and then goes ahead and shows us the cross streets that we're approaching. Now, this is something that we can turn off as well. If I tap here, we have our regular navigation system. In addition to showing cross streets and the arrows for the directions itself, it actually will even show the numbers of the houses that we're passing along as well. So it's just a great tool and a great resource for using in your vehicle and you're trying to get around town. Also, because everything is now digital, we can actually put the navigation into our center screen here. Now, if you take a look at the gauge cluster on the right, as I swipe down on my touchpad, I can actually put a small navigation screen in here, mirroring the screen on our infotainment. But let's say we wanted more than that. Well, we hit our home button, we go to the navigation tile, and from here we can actually create a navigation screen in our center screen, or the center section of the screen, I should say. As I come down, it gets bigger, and it comes to the point where we can actually do a full screen display of navigation directly in front of us. And what's even cooler, if I tap again, I can actually make this into a 3D effect. And that way, now on this screen, I can have something else going. And my attention doesn't divert between screens. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we want you to stay focused on the road and stay safe. Thank you, and enjoy your new Mercedes.